Wow. It happened. I mean, where did I start? I mean, I'm trying to go to sleep, and I get a beep on my phone. A ESPN alert. Just like, man, what is this? Arthur Smith fired? What? Man, oh my God. In my Falcons group chat, we've been speculating all week if this was going to happen. I was on the 50-50 side. It was going to happen. It's not going to happen. Had it determined of what happened in the Saints game that we played, I guess yesterday now, because it's like an hour after midnight or whatever. But he did it. He did it. I mean, Arthur Smith, he out of here. That boy gone. I mean, if you look at the last two games that we played against the Colts, I mean, I'm sorry. That's the last game I went to. We beat the Colts, but the last two games we played against the Bears in Chicago and New Orleans, we just got blown out. The defense just gave up. Everybody just gave up. It was just over with. He gone. I mean, well, he has a 21-30 record. The first 2 years, I'll give him a pass. We were building. But you ran Matt Ryan out of town. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we kind of did want Deshaun Watson, but you know, a lot of people didn't want him. So, but nah, hell nah, not for Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is the Atlanta GOAT. If I ever see Matt Ryan, man, I just break down and cry every time I think about Matt Ryan, man. He's such a awesome Falcon. The best Falcon player of all time. I just love that man. And you got rid of him for Ridder. Well, you got rid of him. We didn't know what we were going to do. We got Mariota or whatever. We're going to see what he did. He played good for the first half of the last year. And he's gone after that year. Ended up being terrible. We thought it could have been worse than Mariota. You pass up Justin Fields and all these other quarterbacks for Kyle Pitts. We still love Kyle Pitts, but you know, Matt Ryan made Kyle Pitts look like how he was supposed to. And then we get Ridder. We hear all this Ridder talk off season. Ridder this, Ridder that. So we just going to roll with the punches. I mean, we didn't see enough last year to say that Ridder shouldn't be a starter this year. So, yeah, and we saw what happened. That's one of the reasons why I didn't make too many videos this season. It was just too stressful. After each game, I didn't want to talk about it no more. It was just hard. I mean, just seeing all the blunders that we had, I just think about the Ridder throw against the Bucks where he did like a play action and did almost a 360 play action 360 blind interception throw to the flats, I believe. What kind of quarterback coaching is that, Arthur Smith? I mean, I know it's Ridder, but come on, man. The Panthers game this year, you lost to the Panthers. I mean, I know we had like 3 offensive linemen out. We couldn't run the ball, but and Ridder threw that pick. But come on, bro. You can't lose to the Panthers. Then you lost to the Vikings where they just got Josh Dobbs. He just got off the flight 24 hours ago from the Cardinals. They traded him to the Cardinals to Minnesota. He just got off the flight 24 hours before the Vikings flew to the Atlanta Falcons. So he was there for the Vikings probably a couple days at the most, 2 days. He didn't even know half the play. No, not half. He didn't know any of the plays. They had to tell him what to do with the microphone in his helmet. And we made Josh Dobbs look like Lamar Jackson this year. I mean, just blunder after blunder after blunder. It was just sickening to watch. Got blown out by the Jaguars. The Lions, we didn't play good. Like, It was just ugly, man. It was just ugly. We had the easiest schedule. This was the year to take it. The NFC South was horrible. We had the easiest schedule coming into the season. NFC South, the worst division in football. Couldn't take it. They were trying to hand it to us. The Bucks were trying to hand it to us. The Saints were trying to hand it to us. Arthur Smith, I was kind of 50-50. I was kind of one of the guys that said, yeah, you can come back. Like I said, I didn't mind if they fired you. But I was also the guy on the other side said, yeah, you can come back under 4 stipulations. We need a new OC. You can't be an OC. We need a new quarterback. We need to find a quarterback. You need a passing game coordinator. You definitely need a passing game coordinator. You just need that. And we just need more consistency. Those are 4 things that I need. And we need it next year. But yeah, it don't matter no more. You going. You out of there. It was just ugly, man. The Titans game, we made Will Levis his first start. He looked like who he looked like? He looked like prime Ben Roethlisberger or something. Like, just sitting in the pocket, just dicing, or Tom Brady, just dicing this up. Made DeAndre Hopkins old, but look like prime DeAndre Hopkins. I'm not saying his career is over, but yeah, the Titans just killed us. We couldn't stop them. We made the Cardinals, Kyler Murray, his first game back, go crazy on us. Looking like Kyler Murray, the season he won a Heisman in Oklahoma. We couldn't stop him. Your draft picks, you drafted good. I'll give you that, Arthur Smith. I'm not going to say you drafted good because 2021 class was terrible, but it's gotten better because you drafted Jalen Mayfield, and then you get a Matthew Bergeron to replace that mess up. And you made our offensive line a better running team. I got to give you that. But you just royally messed up the quarterback situation, dog. That's really what it is. And that's what it kind of comes down to. Quarterback situation. You just messed that up too much. And too many chokes to teams we should have beat. Cardinals, Titans, Vikings, the Bucks, the second game, the Panthers. Come on, the Panthers. You almost lost to the Jets. They had a good defense, but that was just, I ain't gonna even say that. You won, so I'll give you that, whatever. But yeah, dog, Arthur, like I said, and the main thing I said when we hired you, I remember I was in Pennsylvania on my my trainer who was teaching me how to drive trucks. I remember saying, the only reason I'm very skeptical about this hire is because when you were with the Titans, you guys were in the AFC Championship game, and you guys just couldn't pass the ball good enough. Tannehill, Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, that passing offense was just not enough to get it going. I was just worried that we won't be able to get it going in a passing game. And that's what happens. And we didn't even have a Tannehill type of quarterback. We had the worst quarterback room in the NFL. Taylor Heineke did not look as good as he did in Washington. So obviously you can't really develop, it looks like, either. And then you got rid of Matt Ryan for those guys. Like, you got rid of the best Falcons player in franchise history. I guess unless you want to put Julio there, you can argue back and forth. But obviously it's one of those two guys, the best Falcons player in Falcons history. So unless you want to put Deion Sanders, but he didn't play long enough for us, so. But you get what I'm saying. But yeah, bro, he gone. As you can see, I'm not as excited. I am excited because I did hear a couple of is it Jim Harbaugh? Yeah, Jim Harbaugh. People suggestions, And yeah, that would be awesome. Like, I mean, shoot. So we built like how he wants to play. We got a big physical offensive line that like to run the ball. That's what he likes. That's what he did with the Niners with Kaepernick and Frank Gore. That's what he did at Stanford with was he there with Christian McCaffrey? No, I think I forgot who his running back. I know he had Andrew Luck. They like to run the ball. I don't know if Toby Gerhart was there, but yeah. And that's what he did in Michigan with Corum and J.J. McCarthy and Dylan Edwards. He likes to run the ball with the offensive line. We can do that, and we got that already set up for you, Jim. So, but yeah, if we don't get Jim, it's a lot of options out there. So, that'll probably be my top one for right now. Yeah, so, but yeah, as you see, I'm not as mad because Dan Quinn, I was way more pissed off with the firing Dan Quinn. I mean, no, pissed off at Dan Quinn and so happy that we got rid of him. But yeah, Arthur Smith, I mean, like I said, you could have got another year in my opinion with those stipulations, new quarterback and new OC, because it's really the first bad year you had. But Arthur Blank's 81 years old, bro. He's 81 years old. He's not about to keep how many seasons he got left. So, I mean, he must have watched The Godfather or something. And he said, I cannot do it. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go out. Like, he sent them goons out. But you be alright. Your dad owns FedEx. Like, come on, bro. Shoot, I'd be a pilot if I got all that money. I'd be fly for FedEx. Like, you can do anything you want to do. You'd be alright. You're a billionaire. But yeah, bro, you should have. I mean, I appreciate what you did for Dennis Allen. I mean, it came out Dennis Allen, even though it turned out it wasn't Dennis Allen's fault. But yeah, Saints ran up the score. I ain't like that. That was Jameis Winston. Yeah, that guy. But yeah, shout out Arthur Smith. Deuces, my guy. I ain't got no bad feelings towards you, but you just didn't get it done. The main thing was how you treated the quarterbacks, and how you really effed up the quarterback situation, seriously. And how you effed up an easy schedule with a horrible division. Simple as that. And you choked a lot of games to teams that weren't good this year, that had circumstances where we should have won. Kyler Murray's first game. Will Levis' first game is really playing time. Josh Dobbs' first game with the Vikings, just got traded there. I mean, when I say Kyler Murray first game from injury, those 3 games, losing to the Panthers, like, bro, you can't do that. Not in year 3, not with the team we have, because we got talent. But yeah, and then at the same time, yeah, you chose Ritter, so he was so bad that can never recover him. And Arthur Blake's 81. He ain't got time for that, bro. So. Man, I can't even go to sleep, man. I got work in the morning. All right, boy. We out.